5-star restaurants and chefs for 40 years, Anderson Seafoods. They're bringing back in stock their 4 16-ounce bags of the butterfly shrimp combo. So what you're getting is a assortment of 4 16-ounce bags of coconut and panko breaded butterfly shrimp. So these shrimp that of course are Anderson Seafood quality are split, deveined, and butterflied.
Wow.
And then breaded in a traditional panko or in the always popular what you find at those 5-star restaurants, and that is the coconut shrimps. We're offering these, and yes, I said shrimps intentionally.
Right, exactly.
We're talking
well, some people say
$199
scrimps, so it's okay.
Well, we say scrimps. $99.98 is the price for this offer with free standard shipping and handling. We're just now back in stock on these. The price goes up at the end of the day today, so now is the time to get it. You don't have to choose, you get both. And as a matter of fact, can I show this really quickly before I bring our chef and expert in?
Wow.
This is what you're receiving. So 4 of the bags of the butterfly shrimp. You'll get 2 of each, so 2 panko and 2 of the coconut for that price. So put them right in the freezer and you can cook them from frozen. We want to welcome in Chef Rick Roman to the party, and Happy New Year to you. Welcome in to our first gourmet holiday for 2022. Rick?
Happy New Year, Jane. Rachel, it's great to be with you guys for
Hi,
the
Chef
first show.
Rick.
Hey, good to see you. And you know what, Jane? This is right up your alley for that sports season that you're talking about, all those big football games, the great tennis. By the way, I'm a huge tennis fan. And this is a combination of either the coconut or the panko, like you said, but it's Anderson Seafood. 40 years, those great chefs. But I want to bring you in because I want to show you this beautiful crust. I'm going to start with the coconut shrimp because that coconut shrimp has that perfect little sweetness from the coconut. But what I love about it, when I come into the shrimp and I cut into it, I'm just going to cut one open. You can see literally the perfect ratio of the beautiful, giant, just gorgeous, like you said, deveined butterfly shrimp, and then that golden brown crust. And notice how it's just the right amount of coconut. It's not smothered in coconut, so it doesn't taste like suntan lotion. So you get the sweet shrimp, the beautiful sweetness of the coconut, and then the panko. And the panko crumb is got a little bit of a larger crumb than a traditional breadcrumb. So what does that mean? It's got a crunchier exterior, so you get a little bit more of that bite. But again, I'll go back to it. You see when you cut into the shrimp, you don't see loads of breading. You still see shrimp, so you get that nice contrast of the shrimp with the crust. So it's a gorgeous
shrimp to crust ratio is perfect. But here's the deal. We only have 400, and that is including auto delivery, which, by the way, if you lock into that, will ship automatically every 90 days for 1 full year. So you can always have these in the freezer. And I want to talk with you, if we could, Chef, about how the best way to prepare this. I know we talk baking and air frying, which is a big thing. What's the best way to get the maximized crunch from this offering?
Well, if you have an air fryer, which so many of you do, you literally take them right out of the bag frozen, a handful, a whole bag, it's up to you. I put this in the air fryer about 12 to 14 minutes, okay? And that was at about 375 degrees. And I let this cool down a little, but I'm going to pull this out. I want you to see how golden brown these came out. I didn't add any oil. That's just a gorgeous crust. Now, here's the thing. If you do them in the oven, Jane, which you can, I recommend a high temperature in the oven, about 400 degrees.
Okay.
And in the last minute or two, turn on the broiler so you can get them a little crispy. And these are the panko that I did in a traditional oven. And once again, you'll see when I bring these up here, that gorgeous golden brown, just like you fried them without all the oil or mess. That's how easy this is. Freezer to oven or air fryer, and you have appetizer, you name it.
The best part about this is typically when you get shrimp, you've got to split them, devein them, then open them up, smash them in butterfly, bread them, and then bake them however you want to. So this is already done for you. All you're doing is literally just toasting them up in the oven or the air fryer. So I love how easy this is. So here's an update. We have fewer than 300, and that is including the auto delivery, right, Frank? So once they're gone, I mean, again, it took a while for us to get these back. You get everything you see here. So it'll be 2 bags of the butterfly panko and 2 bags of the coconut. And I know for those that really love shrimp, and this is that appetizer that your family loves to see when you have them over, or if there's a game. It's food with a handle, Rachel, which I always talk about is so great because you can just put them out on a plate with a couple of different dipping sauces and everybody can go nuts and grab their little literally finger food, right?
That absolutely. And here's the thing I love about it too is if you want to use it, first of all, perfect as an appetizer, like you just said. Put this out for the big game, the sporting events, those great movies. I tell you, Rachel, my wife's been binge watching a lot of stuff, so just put these right in front of you. Or check this out. I put some of these, some vegetable and rice. This looks like a 5-star meal. And guess what? I spent no time preparing. I took some leftover vegetables, threw those in the air fryer, and I have a beautiful dinner. Or if my kids want a quick lunch or a snack, take a little fruit and French fries.
No. Don't give them to the kids. Don't start that. If you start that too soon.
Right. Then they have an expensive palate.
Too spoiled.
Right.
Then you take them to a restaurant. They're like, oh, I'll take the shrimp. That's like $50, on the menu.
And Jane is a tremendous entertainer. I don't know if you know this, Chef Ricky Roman, but
Oh, yeah.
and with a beautiful family, and I can imagine, right, as you're setting something out for the game or for those movies. I just watched Being the Ricardos, which is actually smashing.
Now that sounds like something would be good. Yeah, I love that.
Yes, about Lucille Ball
Yeah.
and Ricky Ricardo. Anyway, and this
right, I
would be
like it.
great to eat. And the other thing is, as you were talking about, Jane, if you were to do this yourself, this is something that you're probably not going to do this yourself, that
No
you would
chance.
order on a restaurant
way.
menu. So you are actually getting, better than that restaurant quality, and you have it at your fingertips whenever you want it.
And it's got a handle already.
Yeah.
And don't forget, when you twist that tail, get all that meat out of that tail. Don't let any of that go to waste. All right, so we're down to our final 200. Listen, if you are looking at these and your mouth is watering, if you love shrimp and love specifically butterfly shrimp when you go to a restaurant, that's the first thing you look for on the menu, then imagine being able to experience that at home. We have fewer than 200 remaining, so if you want to experience this at home, I invite you again to act quickly, place your order for it. This is what it looks like when everything comes. This is the way this comes to you. So again, there are small bags that you can very easily tuck into the corners of the freezer. And then imagine on a Tuesday night, a random Tuesday night like tonight, running home really quickly after work and Rick being able to open the freezer, grab a couple of these out, throw them in the oven or air fryer, and have a 5-star experience on your table.
These are going to go.
you
The
know-
price goes up at the end of the day, so these are going to be gone, Chef Ricky.
And can I just say too, 4 pounds, it's anywhere from about 85 to 100 shrimp, because these are about those 21 to 25 size shrimp. So you're getting close to 100 shrimp. So think about that. That's appetizers, that's entrees, that's snacks, that's lunches. I mean, there's really so many different ways to use them, and you're going to be able to serve a lot
and
of
here's the
different people
good
with them.
thing. We'll get to see you a little bit later on in the show, but for now, I got to say goodbye because this is just
Okay.
about gone. So last call.
All right.
Thank you so much, Chef Rick, and we'll see you in a little bit later. All right. This is M71773. Continue in the process of placing your order. And here's the thing. This is why you want auto delivery, because that way you never run out of your favorite products. It's automatically locked in at the price and will come automatically. If you want at any point to delay or skip a shipment, you can do so by calling customer service. And of course, you can always cancel at any time.
Okay, so after you have your shrimp or scrimp or just yummy coconut yumminess, please run to the refrigerator and grab the dessert